Hey guys, welcome to another video of Marvel Contest of Champions. This is video number 8 and the last video in my Act 5.4 completion series with least amount of units. So today we are giving a run through to 5.4.6 with Bane Path with Ultron as the boss. And the team I'm running is X-23, Magic, Loki, Quake and Archangel. You can run it differently as well, but this is what I find is the most efficient one with 550s. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, smash that like button, leave a comment down below what approach you would have taken. And also guys, let me know if you like to see something similar for Act 5.3. And so hit that subscribe button guys, that really helps me out a lot. Also guys, it's going to be like a 19-20 minute video, so I will leave timestamps in the description down below. Make sure to check them out and you can skip ahead to any other file you want to see in this whole path. So first up is Yellow Jacket. I like using X-23 or Wolvie against him because they both have bleeds and they both have heals. A lot of sustain and you don't want to lose much health in the beginning. So all you need to do is to keep the bleeds up, and whenever he gets 1 bar of power, just make sure you bait the L1 on, and the best way to bait the L1 is go into 4 hits, create a distance, and when again he triggers L1 you go evade again. Up at this point I'm thinking everything is going well, and then a 4-hit combo and there goes my health. So yeah, I mess up. So the first one on the Bane Path is an Hyperion, and he also stun immune, so he can be really annoying. My best pick against Hyperion is Magic, because you can just power lock him and just take him to a corner and just rinse and repeat the intercept. In the beginning it's a bit hard to get him to L2, but with the right baiting you can do it. So I just lost a lot of health in the beginning. Thank God for Limbo, I just got them back. So right here I'm trying to power lock him and trying to bait out his L1 because his stun immunity is really annoying. So eventually I do manage to get him power locked with no power, and then I intercept him and take him to the corner. Once you have in the corner, it's really easy. You just go 4 hits, swipe back, and then as soon as he charges you, you swipe in again and you rinse and repeat and he dies really quick. So next up is Black Panther Civil War. He's really annoying. He's one of those again that you cannot just parry, you'll get a hit. So I like using X-23 again. But as you saw earlier in the video, I messed up against Yellow Jacket and lost a lot of health, so I had to pot up a little. Usually you can just get rid of Yellow Jacket without taking any damage, and then you can bring same X-23 here. The good part about X-23 is you just keep your power bars up and you get enough heals and then bleeds that you can bring Black Panther down. You just need to be a bit careful about the Bane timer. That can be really annoying. So I would suggest the best way to deal with Bane is when you have 1 bar of power and he's not letting his L1s or anything out, you just keep your distance. And as soon as Bane is triggered, you can use your L1 when he's charging in. That will help a lot, as you'll see I'll use it a lot of times in this fight. And yeah, it's just about the timing. When it's around a quarter of Bane timing remaining, I try to make sure that he baits out his L1 or L2, and you can easily bring him down then. Next up is Captain Marvel. She is a pretty straightforward fight because you could also parry her. Just make sure that you wait out L1s and L2s when a quarter of Bane timer is remaining. And because I messed up with magic against Hyperion, I took a lot of damage that I shouldn't have. So I just bought up a little bit so I have enough health to kill her. So if you use your L1s and L2s right with the limbo, you can easily bring down Captain Marvel. So next up is first of the three fights of the trio. And I like going with Archangel against Juggernaut. You can also use Quake or you can also use Magic. But I prefer Juggernaut because of his neurotoxins, so he cannot trigger Unstoppable when he uses L1 or L2. So the only thing you need to care about is when the fight starts, there's already Unstoppable on Juggy, and that's with 40% increased duration. So you just need to wait that out before you land your first hit, so the Bane timer starts after that. Yeah, and once you have the neurotoxins up, it's a straightforward fight like any other simple matchup. And also with neurotoxins, it will give you enough chance to stun him at the right times. So even when the Bane timer is So now the next two fights are the easy ones, Immortal Ironfist and Thor. You could just use anyone. I just had Quake at full health, so I'm just using Quake. You can use X23 or pretty much anyone. Just before the boss, you have to face Spiderman Stark enhanced, so the only thing you need to care about against him is his evade. It's like 3%, but I swear it's more than 3%. And also, try to use your heavies when he's in stun, he's parried, or his AI is reset, then you can land it, otherwise it's you will evade them. Other than that, just make sure you always bait his L1 out, because L2 can be tricky and can damage you a lot. And yeah, use any bleeders. Bleeders will kill him really fast, or a Star Lord. I just like using X23 because she bleeds him to death very fast because he has low armor. And yeah, I don't need any of my other champs for the next fight against Ultron. I just need Loki. So at this point, it doesn't matter if I mess up or not, or if you mess up or not. Your main hard part is done. Ultron is easy with Loki. So I messed up the game audio on this fight, and also I started recording it a bit late, so apologies for that. It's a really straightforward fight. All you need to do is you get to your L1 and then use it to steal buffs from Ultron. Depending, if my health is low, I will steal the regen buff. If my health is fine, then I will try and steal the power gain buff so I can just get to an L3. So once you're in L3, you just wait for the right buff, that is Fury, and you stun him, you debuff him, and once his Fury is active, you just use your L3 so you can steal it. And then it's all about rinsing and repeating heavy hits. So you just parry into heavy, and eventually you stack enough Furies to give him some good damage. So right there I used an L3 and I reasoned back up, and then I again got power gain, stole the power gain buff from Ultron. So again I'm at L3 that I will save, used a heavy hit right there, so it reset the curse. And yes, you keep repeating that until you can activate the Fury buff. Right there I activated the Fury buff, but then he evaded the second hit, so I thought, okay, I'll drop in L3, he'll get some good damage and my curse will reset again. And again you just wait for him to come in, you parry him, and then again you just use a heavy hit, and yeah, it keeps him down. And from here onwards, it's a really straightforward fight. I do mess up here a little bit, I think. I eat an N1, but luckily I don't get stunned. And yep, you can just kill him off easy. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video and all the tips for 5.4.6 Bane Path, and also for all the 8 videos I've done on 5.4. If you haven't checked them out, you can check them out on my channel. Guys, smash that like button and let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see 5.3, like a similar series on 5.3 and the hard parts. And subscribe if you haven't yet, it really helps me out a lot. And other than that, guys, have a great day. See you next time.